Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the third step in self-publishing your book in India. The first step was finding the core theme of your book and creating a reader persona around it. And the second step was creating an outline. If you have missed out these two videos, go back, check them out and come back to this video. I am adding the link for both the videos in the description. Now, once you have created the book outline, the step 2, your outline should look something like this. So we then move on to our next step, which is most important in any book, that is creating content. Now, creating content may sound easy, but for the ones who have gone about it, or once you have tried creating content, you realize it's not easy. Sometimes you're stuck with the writer's block, which does not allow you to create something new or create something exciting. What is writer's block? We will discuss that in the next video. But at a high level, writer's block is a psychological condition which does not allow you to go ahead. You're burdened by what will my readers think, burdened by feedback and reviews, and you're not able to create or write a new chapter. So that's in a nutshell writer's block. We'll discuss that in detail in our next video. So coming back to this video, I'm going to give you a couple of hacks to help you create content at a rapid speed. And I'm going to talk you through each one of them, pros and cons about it. So let's get started. The first one is the traditional way of writing the content yourself. It's old school technique. It doesn't go bad any given day. It is beautiful. It is the flow of your thoughts. It's creative. So those are the pros about this technique. The cons could be that it may take you a lot of time to write the book. It may take you 5 to 6 months if you're looking for a 100-page or a 120-page book. It may take you more if the pages are in the range of 150 to 200. Anywhere between probably 6 to 8 months. So those are the pros and cons of writing it yourself. Option 2 is a little easier than writing it yourself. This is transcribing and recording it. So what you do is whenever you have a thought about a certain chapter, whenever you think that you are in a mood to write, you switch on your phone's audio recorder or sound recorder and record the entire flow of thoughts, and which you can go ahead onto a system later. You convert that to text and pick up what you want from that content. In this way, since you are speaking and you're not writing, you kind of 2x or 3x the entire speed of content creation. So this is slightly better than writing the entire content yourself. The only change here is that you're not writing. These are purely still your words, your thoughts, your creative ideas. You just are not writing it. You are enabling or using technology to record and then write it for you. So that's option number 2. Again, as I said, there are pros and cons. Pros are that you would be able to fasten your entire writing speed by probably 2x to 3x. If it was going to take you 6 months to write, you can probably do that in 2 months. The con here is that you may require a lot more editing, because when you're speaking, you might have is and a lot of fillers. You might have some interruptions in between. So the system will not realize all that. The system will just copy paste all the audio into text. So you may require a lot more editing to bring it to a good quality that you can add to your book. Option number 3 is a beautiful one. It's about story prompting. What you can do is you can start utilizing AI, but not to the full extent of creating your content. You can give AI the premise to say, I am thinking of a girl and a boy, girl in her 30s, a boy in her 30s, Indian background, and they're sitting in a coffee shop and they're discussing something really serious. What's going behind in the coffee shop? So if you give the premise, you kind of give AI the beginning and the end. AI would be able to fill up everything for you and give you the text. So that's another way of speeding up your content creation process. Again, these are your words, your thought. AI is just helping you bring together everything in a good form for you to edit, for you to review. Again, when we talk about pros and cons, This is really good in speeding up your work. Something which could have taken you probably 3 to 4 months. AI can help you do it in 3 to 4 weeks. The only con here is, yes, AI uses a very specific language. It may suit you, may not suit you. So you may need to tone it up, tone it down, do a lot of homework before you take it to a point where you can use that text. The next one is interesting. It is dictating directly to AI. So rather than recording it, converting it into text and editing it yourself, today's AI like ChatGPT, Claude or Perplexity give you an option to directly record into the AI input window. So you can give everything that you would like in terms of setting up the premise and then let AI create that chapter for you end to end. Again, pros and cons. This is a really fast way of speeding up your work, speeding up your content. The con is, again, this is all AI language that you will see. So you may need to spend some time in toning it up or toning it down, using the kind of language which showcases you rather than AI. The next version is again a little bit more dependent on AI. This is where you just give a beginning of a para and you let AI finish it. You tell AI how many words you're looking for, what is the premise, what is the setup, and it helps you complete the entire story or paragraph that you're looking for. This is usually helpful when you are stuck with a writer's block, you're not able to move forward, you want some inspiration, you want some push. So you've been writing it yourself, but there are some places you're kind of stuck. You can always use AI to help you bridge that so that you're able to move on and continue your author journey or continue writing the story. The next option is about collaborative writing. If you would like to collaborate with your friends, with your colleagues, helping you shape up some chapters, probably AI helps you write it, you share it with them to redo it in their words. So that's called collaborative writing. You can keep the file on Google Drive or on SharePoint if you have access, and then give access to all your family and friends, whoever are collaborating with you. All of them can work on the same page at the same time and help you speed up the entire process, at the same time help you get quality material. The only drawback here is you would need to read the book time and again, because when you are talking about 4 or 5 people collaborating, everyone has a different choice of words, different tone language, different modalities, and you will see that in your book. So it may not be very pleasant for the reader from jumping from one tone to another suddenly in a book. You may need to read the book a couple of times to ensure you are able to level up everything. Last but not the least is ghostwriting. You can hire professionals on applications like Fiverr, Freelance, Upwork. Give them the entire premise and they will help you complete or even write your book end to end. The pros around here are you can get professionals for a certain genre. You can get professionals for fiction, non-fiction, poetry, academics, technical, who can really take your book one notch up. The con here is sometimes they are expensive. Depending on how technical or what is the niche that you're looking for, you would need to shell out more dollars, more money. Great. So those are 8 different ways you can create your content. So there is no looking back. There's no excuses that you have from here on. Go ahead, get started, create your content. In the next video, we will see how to choose the size of your book where you'll start packing the content and you will see that your book is starting to take shape. I'm absolutely excited in this journey and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video with your content. Let's take one more step in self-publishing your book in India. Thank you for watching.